Are you a homeowner in Collingwood and the Blue Mountains, or maybe plan to purchase here? Let's dig into an update on the local real estate market trends from October 2023. And make sure you stay until the end of this video where I share the hidden opportunities for those looking to buy or sell. Here we go. From a high-level perspective, in October, we experienced a total sales volume of 60 properties, representing a year-over-year plateau. October 2022 also saw 60 properties sold in Collingwood and the Blue Mountains. Compare that to last month, and that's a 32% decline in the Blue Mountains, 7 fewer home sales, and a slight increase in Collingwood of 0.04%, so 2 more home sales than in September. Sales volume is one of the key metrics that I do track, but the Blue Mountain statistics always vary wildly because the subset is so small. It's a safer bet to look at Collingwood stats as a trend indicator, and sales volume staying steady from September to October is exactly what I would expect. There were fewer new listings brought to market in October than September, but we currently have an 8.55 month supply available in Collingwood and the Blue Mountains. What does that mean? Months of supply tells you how many months it would take for all the homes currently on the market to sell given the average sale volume. Less than 4 months means there's not a lot of inventory available. 4 to 6 months inventory indicates a more balanced market, and more than 6 months of inventory like we have right now indicates a buyer's market. This means there are lots of properties available for buyers to choose between, which can typically drive prices down. So let's look at the average price and see. The average price for a home in the Blue Mountains is $1,141,960. And in Collingwood, it's $868,295. The Blue Mountains average price was down 12% in the last month, which could be a reflection of the increased inventory that I mentioned earlier. That said, we are up a whopping 25% from this time last year. That sounds like a lot, but keep in mind, October 2022 was our second largest price dip in the last 2 years, besides March 2023. And remember what I said earlier about the Blue Mountain stats swinging wildly because of its small data subset. What's interesting, and what I want to focus on here, is Collingwood's average price is up from last month by 6.8% and staying fairly level with last year's. So while we have more supply, less demand, the prices in Collingwood are gradually increasing month over month. It's really curious. Moving along, the average list to sale price ratio in the Blue Mountains and Collingwood was 97.6%, meaning the home sold for 2.4% less than the last posted list price. Both regions saw an increase from this time last year, which was 92.8% in Blue Mountains and 96.3% in Collingwood. If this stat is at or above 100%, that indicates that we're in bidding war or multiple offer territory. We're seeing this stat at 97.6, which indicates that buyers are negotiating at slightly lower than the asking price. Now, you might be wondering how long it's taking properties to sell. On average, in October, in the Blue Mountains and Collingwood combined, it took 39.5 days for a property to sell, down from 45.5 days in September. So just know that if you're planning to sell your home, it's going to take longer than it has in the past, and this is where pricing strategy is so important. Okay, if you're thinking about buying real estate in the near future, mortgage rates are ranging between 5.85% and 6.89%, depending if you're going with a fixed, variable, or insured, insurable, or uninsurable, and whether you're getting financing through a bank or an alternative lender. I always recommend that you connect with a great mortgage broker before you start your house search. You'll get a firm grasp of the numbers and what you can and should afford. The Bank of Canada's next rate announcement is December 6, 2023. With the stabilization of rates, we will see more activity in the market. So, in summary, when we look at the October market statistics in the Blue Mountains and Collingwood, we're firmly in a buyer's market, with inventory up and demand down. But that's not making a huge change to the list to sale price ratios. One really important thing to understand is that macro level market statistics really mean nothing in Southern Georgian Bay. What's happening in Collingwood or the Blue Mountains can completely differ from what's happening somewhere else, or even within the Southern Georgian Bay region. There are different micro markets everywhere. Our waterfront real estate versus the more rural real estate in, say, Beaver Valley will differ wildly. A general update like this may not translate to your specific pocket of Southern Georgian Bay. In terms of the opportunities in this market, buyers are in the driver's seat and are able to choose from a large pool and take their time reviewing and negotiate on important conditions. On the seller's side, you can make opportunities by going to market with a tailored pricing strategy that's made for this unique market. The bottom line is that whether you're buying or selling, your situation is unique, and a general market update should be taken with a grain of salt. If you want an accurate market analysis for your home or are thinking of buying and want to know where the hidden opportunities may lie, you can either request a free no obligation market evaluation or book a call with me to have a no pressure conversation about your options. I'll always just give you the straight facts so you're informed to make the best decision that's right for you, based on your personal situation. If that would be helpful, you can click the link below this video to set it up. Otherwise, feel free to check out my other videos, and I'll be back next month with an updated report.